my loves, what's up and welcome back to the Trend Diaries. I'm Nidhi and the festive season is on and I thought let's share my kind of a go-to festive makeup look which I honestly even love doing on a day-to-day basis as it looks very natural, seamless, easy to achieve honestly. And I love how it looks even in real life, not just in photographs. So yes, if you want to know my signature look and if you're a beginner, this video is going to be for you. Also in today's video, I will be taking you through some of my tips and tricks to get that perfect base. So now let's get started. Before starting any makeup, make sure you've prepped your skin, and for that I will do my skincare first, and I've taken my hair back so that they do not mess while I'm doing my makeup. A perfectly prepped skin is the key to get the perfect base. So let's start by doing that. Firstly, I'll use the vitamin C serum from Nykaa Skin RX and apply it on my face. Whenever you're doing this, make sure you do not touch the pipette of the serum on your skin, otherwise your product gets contaminated. And I've used the caffeine solution from Ordinary right underneath my eyes to moisturize them, as well as it helps with the puffiness and the pigmentation underneath your eyes. It helps to fade them out, and vitamin C and caffeine together are a great combination. So yes, that's my skincare, and I've already used a lip balm. Lastly, I would just moisturize my face with whatever's left from my Bioderma Etoderm moisturizer and apply that all over my face. Now if you're getting ready for the morning time, make sure you use a sunscreen post the moisturizer step, and I'm doing it for the night time, so I'm skipping out on that. Now just let all of the goodness get absorbed in your skin. Till that time we would do the eye makeup. I'm just using a little amount of concealer on my eyes to just prime them for the eyeshadows that we would be doing. For my eyeshadow next, I will be using this from Kiro. It is their long wear brightening eyeshadow stick in the variant Peachy Gold 01. I would just apply it all over my eyelids just like coloring, and later on blend the edges with the help of a fluffy eyeshadow brush. It is very easy to work with this eyeshadow stick from Kiro as it is very creamy and easy to apply on the eyelids. It does not tug or pull at all. Plus it applies evenly and spreads easily, making it damn easy to blend on the eyes without any tugging or pulling, as I said before. Also, I feel this eyeshadow stick is extremely lightweight and long wearing, plus it is also water resistant. It is also infused with vitamin C and mango seed oil, adding to the skincare properties of the eyeshadow stick, which I love. You can definitely build up on the pigmentation of this eyeshadow stick, and once you're happy with it, then we can move on to the next step. This shade from Kiro is extremely universal and would go with so many of your Indian or Western outfits. It's the perfect, peach toned gold shade. Now as I'm wearing a pastel pink outfit, I decided on going for a contrast liner this time instead of the traditional black one, and for that I'll be using the Kiro High Definition Soothing Eyeliner. This is in the variant 01 Sapphire Blue. This eyeliner comes in a twistable packaging which is very travel friendly, as well as has a very creamy formula and a good color payoff. So today I'm feeling more of a smoked and a smudged liner look. So what I would do is apply this pencil very close to my lash line and then smudge it out using a pencil brush. Now for smudged liner looks, you need to do one eye at a time. This Kiro pencil has a very creamy texture in the start while you're applying it, but then it sets into a matte finish, so you need to smudge it out before it sets. I would also apply this in my waterline. I really like how this blue kajal complements my brown eyes, and I love how it is looking overall. Now all of the Kiro products are infused with skincare, plus they all are 100% vegan and cruelty free. You can find all of the product links mentioned in the description box. And I literally feel so naked without any lipstick on, so I would apply a very beautiful nude lipstick shade, which is again from Kiro. It is in their non-stop airy matte liquid lipstick range. This is the shade Cinnamon Nude number 17. Shade Cinnamon Nude from Kiro is an absolute stunner shade. It's a beautiful light brown nude color which suits my skin tone even without makeup. Just look at how gorgeous this looks. Now the Kiro liquid lipstick formulas are very lightweight in nature and they are matte in finish, Plus these are non-sticky and non-drying, and they become transfer proof once they are completely set. So I really love the formula on these. To complete my eye look, I would use this mascara from Essence. It is their Lash Princess mascara. New Maybelline Sky High mascara and the Lash Princess mascara have a very similar tapered wand, and this is like a steal affordable dupe for the Sky High one. I love both the formulas. Just look at the difference. I would slightly use it on my brow as well, not really filling them up because they've literally become like Shinchan brows. I need to get them done because, you know, winter time and me being a dry skin type, all that my skin wants is moisture. So I really love dewy bases during the winter. So here I'll be using the Dewy Primer from Maybelline Fit Me. Again, this is a very beautiful primer. I'm not gonna do a lot of makeup in this area, like on my forehead, so please ignore that. But for my face, I've primed. If you want to, you can definitely color correct on the places that you want to, but the concealer in itself works as well. I would like to apply the slightest bit of a corrector, not way too much like that. Now, like with everything, you need to pull your hand back and use as less quantity as possible, and trust me, your makeup will look so much more beautiful. Like literally you do not need much. For blending this out, I'm using the PAC 005 brush, and that's all that I'm using. That's how your color corrector should actually look like once blended. You should not end up looking like a pumpkin, so make sure you're like blending your corrector really well. This is more of a beginner friendly makeup tutorial. I would like to skip out on foundations totally, because even me these days, I like more of, you know, just spot correcting or using the concealer almost all over the face, and then that's it. So I would be sticking to that kind of a base for today's look as well, and for that we would be using the NYX Bear With Me concealers. I have been literally going back to these concealers every time I want to head out since the day I've got these. These are literally so good. I love them. So I have two shades here. One is tan and one is a medium. We have a tan which looks like that, and on the bottom we have a medium. The shade 06 tan is like my perfect skin tone match. I would just apply a little amount there underneath my eyes and like whatever's left. Just look at how gorgeous the base looks with this concealer. I just love it. A beautiful pot blush from the brand Love Earth. This is in the variant Kiss and Tell. You can continue with the same foundation brush, or you can use any other brush as well. I'm using PAC 368, and what I'll do is I just, you know, with ever so light hand just dip in to the product itself, and with whatever has come up on the brush, just I'm holding the brush right here, okay, so I'm not applying a lot of pressure, and I would just like literally stamp it very near to my eye. I am not dragging it down, remember, because if you're placing your blush quite low or literally here on the apples of your cheek, you're pulling your features down, and we want to just lift the features up. So make sure you're not doing that sweeping down motion or applying the blush right here. Like the placement really matters. So I'm literally using the lightest hand and really very close to my eyes in this angle, like 45 degrees, just placing it here and pulling it to my temples up there. Stamp it. I don't know, initially I used to do that hack of applying the cream blush right over here like this, and then placing it with the help of this side of your palm. That too really works, but I end up applying a lot of products, so you need to be very careful while doing that, but that hack literally works for getting that perfect placement as well. So if you don't really want to use blush, if you don't really want to use a blush for this part, you can definitely go ahead and use your palms and do that trick. Very little amount, not really much, and I would place it right here on the bridge of the nose. I do not really like to apply the blush on the tip of my nose. I don't know, I just feel like I end up looking like a reindeer. So what I do is I place it on the bridge right here, and slightly I take it down like so, connecting like to this side of the blush, and this like literally suits my face type more. As I forgot to use the stroke cream earlier, I would just apply a little bit right now, and I've been loving this one from Swiss Beauty. It is their real makeup base. Now I've seen they have 3 variants. This one is 01 natural tint. The other ones are more of yellow and pink, while this one is just so beautiful. I would show you a swatch right here and blending it out. You see it has like the finest reflective particles in it. It is not like chunks of glitter or, you know, fine shimmer on your face. No, it just looks so beautiful and glowy, dewy on the skin. I love it. Use a tiny amount of it and apply it right there on the high points. Again, with the help of your finger, and blend it out. Just look at how glass like my skin looks. And here I like to just keep on stamping like so that I maintain that angle, and I do not take the stroke cream everywhere on my face. And then you can use the same thing right underneath your brow as well. I've like used a very little amount of it, and I've achieved this subtle glowy look because I do not want to look like a glazed donut. I don't know, that's just not my vibe these days, but I love how fresh and dewy my skin looks. It just looks my version of a healthy skin, and I love it. Me being a dry skin type, I do not really feel the need of powdering down my face, but if you wish to, you can definitely use a powder. Now some of the powders that I really love are like the NYX one, the Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. The Max Factor one has like blown my mind. I just got it yesterday. I would definitely share my Nykaa haul as well, what I shopped for my birthday. But this one from L'Oreal, the Infallible powder foundation, is just crazy. Like, this stuff is literally so good. And the brush that I love these days is this one from Rene. It's the blush brush. It's like tapered yet slightly fluffy on the edges, which makes it very easy to place the blush, the powder and everything so well. So what I do is, I do not want to get rid of the glowiness on my face, so pick like the least amount I can get on my brush and just set underneath my eyes so that I do not crease. So I would just lightly like with feather light hands, I'm just like stamping it underneath my eyes, so you can see it is like taking off the shine. Like, look up towards the ceiling and then slightly place it just like that. To the places where you think you might get oily, you can definitely take the shine down from there. Let's use a makeup fixer. This is from Mars Cosmetics. It's Seal the Deal, a makeup fixer, and I would spritz it all over my face to take down all of the powderiness and to set my makeup in place. To complete the look, I've worn my earrings and would just apply the bindi. This is so me, like literally this is the way I like to do my makeup when I'm going out. Like, that's all of it literally, and it's very easy. Plus it looks very natural as well. Doesn't look like, you know, you've applied so many products or like you've done a lot of makeup. This just looks like, oh, she just took like little effort to do like something, that kind of look, but still you end up looking love. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. If you did, then hit the thumbs up button and do subscribe to join the Trend fam. We shall meet soon in the next video, and a big shout out to Kiro for sponsoring a small portion of today's video. With that being said, we shall meet soon in the next one. Till then, take care, namaste, and keep trending.